And good evening to you, Farming Simulator 15 fans. Thought here, we're still in remote place in central Russia. Um, I'm filming not at 9 o'clock in the morning, but at 6 o'clock in the evening. Filming, recording, who cares? And the reason for this is something pretty exciting is happening. Let me show you. Let me get my thing up. You know, you might have noticed my money has gone down a lot. Right, there's my tractor. Okay, we are at the brewery with a big water tanker. And if I press F1 and you look at where it says beer, we have 7,993. For silage, we have 4,858. So we're doing rather well. Except we don't have a silage tank, I think. No, we don't. Changes. Quickly. Couple. I'm going to change that grass cutter. So I'll sell that. I need money now. Something's changed. Where's it gone? That, the Gaz 52, is still, we had a Gaz 52 before, but I wasn't happy because there were a couple of warnings in the log about it, and I think one or two errors. If you don't know what that means, there's something wrong with it, and it could cause problems with the game. So I got rid of that one, and I got another one that's a little bit better, in the sense that there's no errors. And you can, in this one, you can have different. They're tops, actually. You'll see. I bought. It's called a milk tanker, but it takes milk and water. Not a lot, but that's what I wanted. I wanted to feed, I don't know, cows and stuff, and you know how much they take. That sold. I found something out. I thought Kubota or whatever is Eastern European. I was looking at the internet. I read about real tractors as well, and I found out. I think this one's Australian or something. So I don't know what to do because I can't find a front loader for that's Eastern European or better still Russian. So I'm a bit stuck. I don't know what to do. And must have a front loader for pallets, bales, and shoveling silage, and various other things like potatoes. But so I have to have one, but I don't know what to do. So anyway, there we are. That's the thing there. There was something. Well, that I had to get rid of the little tiny water carrying thing that called Bosch or something because it had problems. It had things wrong with it. I'm not too sure about this Copnitel, but it's not telling me any errors. But I'm just not happy with it, so I'm going to look at the XML for that one. That's Rostelmash, Rostelmash. That's I don't think that's Russian. Anything with CCCP is Russian. That's Polish. That's Russian, I think. That's Russian. That's and so on. That's not German, Russian. So, yeah, I'm sticking pretty well as far as I can. I can use a normal tractor with a front with this thing. I think I've mentioned this before. A CSZ adapter, which means you can use anything as a with a hitch that you can use it as a thing. But for example, this one, if I put it on the front or the back, it floats in the air. It doesn't attach. The other one I haven't tried, but I mean this big thing. It looks a bit. Both of them are big and they look a bit weird. I've even thought about downsizing my tractors. So there we are, various things going on. So beer is happening. I bought this big water tank because this thing takes so much. Look, 30,500 water, and I'm at 31%. So I thought I'll fill it up, and maybe I'll sell it. But what I'm going to actually do is wait, and we'll see, because I just don't know. But I'm going to leave this one here. The other thing we've got, because have we got a tractor? I can click on that one, because I know I've got a tractor down here, and I don't like it. I do prefer walking. You noticed I've turned it on to 1 speed. I was looking at somebody, I don't know, somebody who was doing a challenge of some kind with this game the other day, and he started with so much equipment and so on. I thought, what kind of challenge is that? But never mind. Can't find my tractor. We'll tab. Not that one. Well, I could use that one, I suppose. Where's this? Oh, goodness. How am I doing there? One. I put him here so I could have a look. This one. No. Oh, there's my car. And if I disconnect, then what happens next? Look. You see? So I can just buy another thing and plug it in, and there we go. But it's small, as I said, which is what I wanted. But it's 4-wheel drive. Everything is very nice. Now, I wanted to. Okay, what I want. Stop that noise. What I actually wanted to show you, I wanted to show you the. So I'll do it here. If you, oh, what's that? Oh no. Up here, you've got the windmill, and it seems all you do is you put in wheat, flour, whatever you like, and up comes. So I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? So this is tricky. And it's got a weight on the front, which isn't helping, but never mind. Go the right way. It's tricky because it's heavy, and I can't get speed up because this gate. There we go. So watch. So yeah, what I want to do, because I haven't got any flour, but soon oh, unless we've already got it. No, we haven't. Have we? No. So I'm looking for keeping an eye open for beer. Well, that just slowed down, by the way. I'm keeping an eye open for beer. I haven't fixed the view on this. Okay. When the beer comes up, I'll pick it up and I'll sell it, and we'll see what we get for that. If you remember, we sell it sort of at the side of the bar back in the village. Why does it sound so loud? Oh well. Oh, what have I done? Actually, I could take that one. Oh dear, it's just good. I need a trailer. What I'm doing, I'm gonna get some flour, more flour, and I'm gonna drop it in the mill, because I want to know if the mill is gonna give me any money. If it's gonna give me money, I can use it. And I've got a load of a lot of flour, a lot of grain doing nothing. I think it's barley, in fact. A lot of barley doing nothing. So take advantage of that. I don't need all that. Yeah, so rather nice. So right now it's all about making money. Now I don't really know if that means I'm going to be rich or what. I hope rich, because we're down to 100,000, which seems like a lot, but compared to what we did have, it's not. The other thing that has happened, field number 12, it's the bottom right hand corner, the field we start with. I cleaned it up, in other words cultivated it, seeded it. I'm going to fertilise it tomorrow. And maybe, I think tomorrow I will cultivate either field number 10 on right there, or field number 9 at the top. One of those. I'll cultivate one of those, at least. Whether I'll plant it, I don't know, but probably. Now, to go in here to get the thing. Yes. Oh, I have to open this because it doesn't show on the bottom right, unfortunately. And fill me up. Oh. Right, barley, you see. I've got loads. I'm going to risk it. It's a lot of money, but I know what I can get for one load of barley. I wrote it down. Right. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to say something. If you look at the bottom right where it says barley, 21,700 litres, 893 litres of fuel, and my speed, and so on. I'm going to press a button, and you'll see a little red P come on and off. I'll press another one, and the little yellow... So, there's a little yellow thing that goes on and off as well. If I press another button, so it brakes, press another button, and you'll see the green arrow in the top left that changes direction, which none of them I think are there by default. The reason I have them, that is drive control. When I use a steering wheel with pedals for the acceleration, and when the game doesn't recognize left and right pedal, if I press the pedal, it assumes I am pressing the left hand pedal, which I don't actually use. I could use that one, but if I don't want to move at all, I have to keep the pedal like halfway down if I want to stop, and if I let go, I go backwards, so on. Now this changes my direction, so when I take my foot off the pedal, I don't move. I've noticed certain mods kind of drift a bit. They go slowly backwards, slowly forwards. It's inching forwards and backwards, but it does happen. And that's the red P. The little yellow thing is four-wheel drive, and I do all that with buttons thanks to drive control. A mod that I have to have it. If I don't, I can't use the pedals on my joystick. No, wait a minute. How do I? There we go. Should we refuel? Why not? Do you remember I said my lights on this thing weren't working, so I press F, on they come, but it says in the top left that if I press keypad 5, the same thing should happen. Nothing happens. I have to select my tractor, then it happens, and then I can get backlights, which I can only get these by pressing the numpad key 6. That's all. Right. I suppose my frame rate's dropped, but I wasn't looking. Okay. Now then. There's the windmill. I think this is the right route. Down here and then down here. It's a little bit tricky, shall we say. So I need four-wheel drive for some of the places I go. A little tip, or well, a thing. I would stop next to this noisy thing. Can you see anything animal start type thing there? I see dust, that's all. Right, here by the windmill, look, is water. You can see it there, in fact. Now that water is free. If you pay for it at the dairy farm at the top of the map, it is not free. So if you want to fill up the brewery, it's going to cost you a lot of money. That's an awful lot of water. So come here, where you can get some nice free. So again, I'm trying to look. I'm pressing N, and my wheels are changing. What I'm trying to do is that. It's annoying. I should have known. Right, F1. There it is. And unload. Oh, So I've got wheat, look, 949, 2%. That wasn't a load, it was about half a load of a smaller tipper. So there. Now I've got 18,000 in there. It's full. Oh, it's full. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's take the rest then, and we'll dump it in the brewery. Make a bit more beer, because until you reach a certain percentage, you don't get any beer. Get rid of that. I hate that thing in the top left. It hides everything, doesn't it? But there we are. That's just the way of things. Yeah. I was thinking this morning. I was watching YouTube earlier. Mr. Species 7, a map review he did today or yesterday. Anyway, and I thought to myself, when I have a map, I always change the map. I edit it a little with Giant's Editor, the name of which you've probably heard before. Now, that's fine, but you might not know how to do that. So I thought, well, maybe if I grab a map, or find a map, and I can show you what I do. And then if you want to make a small change to a map, it's simply things like this. Now, here I have to go that close to the gate for it to open. Now, if you want to open it when you're a bit further away, how do you do that? How do you make that change? Just simple things like that. It's nothing to do with well, it's nothing to do with anything. It just that. So that's a thing I could actually show you. Close the cover, shall we? I like the look of the silage, by the way. I don't really. It means I don't need the silage bit, really, doesn't it? It also means I can, when it's finished, I'll pick it up and see that beer. 8%. It would come up. Can you see the two little yellow things on the floor over there? And that's where it appears, I believe. So, yeah, there we are. You could even find out, if you knew how Giant's Editor works, you could even find out how this thing works. So if you're interested in that, let me know how to fix stuff on your map so it works properly, and so on. If you want to add pigs, how to add pigs. It's very easy, to be honest. For me, it's easy. So why not? I mean, here's a good example of, yeah. Look, this gate, I would like this gate to open earlier, and then I can get a bit of speed up before I go up here. Now, even this tractor, look, it slows right down. Now, if I got the water tank, it goes down to about 4. Yeah, here we go, look. See? I wasn't sure with the water tank if it was going to go back up, if I was actually going to get up the hill. So, it's an issue. It's an issue. But there we are. It's just something to think about. This is quite a powerful tractor. If I look at it in the garage. Oh, okay, here. Tractors. There it is. 305 horsepower. And I had problems getting up that hill. Now, I have got a fairly big tipper behind me, but that's all. Oh, this is a tractor. Russian tractor. And I don't know what this says, but on the website it said, Russian website, by the way, it said, well, if you want to, this is just to show the Americans that we have big tractors too. And my goodness, this thing really is big. Yeah. So I think if I was trying to do a difficult start, rather than have lots of equipment, I'd have this thing. Look at that. Top speed is 15. Probably. Where's it gone? It's not. Oh, it's not installed on this one. But I've got an old harvester that goes about the same speed, and it's awful. And a tipper, probably this one, the lizard one, grain trailer, something like that. That would be my challenge. Do that, and then give myself a couple of fields to harvest. and hope I can make enough money in the meantime to get somewhere. I'd have to be able. What would I'd have to buy something to plant the seeds. Because if you remember my last playthrough, that Polish map, Hertz and Zortog or whatever it was. Now that one started with a tractor, a trailer, and a combine harvester. Just simple ones, but. So here's my field over here that I planted 2 days ago. Let's have a look. Look at it. This is 2 days. You can see I've got it on slow growth, so this is going to take ages. But there we are. Don't like the texture for the soil. I might change that. I can even show you how to do that. It's written down. That one needs doing, but it's a bit big as well. I could even show you a couple of things. How to change the textures for your wheat. So if you're playing on the default map, you have the wheat looking a bit nicer. You really have to tidy up. I've got things everywhere. So there we are. I found something I had forgotten about, which I'm going to show you. That I'd quite like to have a go with, but it's something I've never tried before. I've never really tried. I tried it by accident one time, downloaded it by accident, but it's the SPS 420. That thing, I think that's Russian. It cuts grass or corn or wheat or whatever, and it chucks at the back. You get silage. Well, it's not actually silage, but it is kind of silage. You can use it like silage, as far as I know. I think so. Yeah, it kind of cuts out the middleman. I'll try it. The only time I tried it before, I thought I was going to get grass, but you don't. So that's it. I'll just quickly show you, because maybe you've got this map, and maybe you're going to want to find. I wonder if there's water over there. I'm just going to show you something here. Look, this is the bar. We're here. We're right down in the village on the main road, the tarmac road. At the back is egg sales. I think I might have some. Yes, 22 euros. Now the trigger for beer is here. And I know that because I looked in Giant's editor. So I'm going to have to actually drive here with my beer. It will disappear just like wool does. And that's it. Now, you see, that's another thing you could do. You could move the trigger. If you want the trigger to be not even, you could be on the other side of the map. You can move it and you can sell it in a different place. There's a lot of beer in there, is there? But I suppose that's just for deliveries. What does this say? It says bread for sale. Okay. Well. So there we are. That's and I found that out from Giant's editor because I couldn't find it anywhere else. If you see a trigger on the floor, you think, what's that for? Giant's editor. Find it in Giant's editor. Click on it. It will tell you. Why does that location give me more money for my wheat? Because that must be very clever. It's not very clever. It's such an easy thing, and there's no random economy or anything like it. So it's a little bit false. This stuff. Look, if I now sugar beet. Why do I get more for my potatoes and sugar beet at the potato sugar beet sale point than at my OPT Agro? Why am I getting so much money? I could show you that. I'll show you that. It could be rather interesting. So not necessarily something with regard to how to edit a map, but more something about how to move stuff or find things, in fact. Oh dear, we're going to get up here? Let's see. Oh, I don't need that open, do I? Closed. over there. Oh, it's part of the pig place. Yeah. Now I'll show you something. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but I want you to see. I wanted, for example, here's something I did. Look here. Now you think, what are these? You can guess what they are, but really, what are they? Now that one, now I know, is straw, and I've dumped a pile of straw in there. This one, I don't know, I suppose it's grass. I can see I haven't dumped anything in either of these, but I went into Giant's editor, I clicked on something, and it told me what they were. It also told me there's nothing over there, nothing over, well, nothing, yeah, nothing over here. This is parking, I suppose. I happen to have put my little bales of straw there. Don't. There we are. And see this thing? Oh, this is the that's horse poo. How's it doing? 2%. Okay. So this ramp, so that if your tipper, your front load of that thing, cannot reach over the top of your tipper, you drive out. There's of course carrying the poo. But I thought, well, I might have the same problem over here. So I'll put one here. Here it is. I did that. I found the water trigger. There's a water trigger here. I found that because I was looking for it. And there it was, and so on. So this is how I have found things. Now, what else to do? Because I don't think we've run out of time yet. I'm going to check what I haven't done. I'm going to splash out, and I'm going to. You might have noticed. No, you didn't notice because I didn't fill up. So the refill tank. So I'll refill the tank. Now I like the animation. It's just a default animation for filling up your water, but it's costing me money to do this, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is we'll go for a little drive. We'll check up on the cows. Now, if the trigger of this, like this one, is out here, I don't have to leave the vehicle. And if I go to the other side, I can do the same. I didn't do that. It's just how it is. So let's have a look and make sure these guys have got enough water, shall we? There we go. And then I'll check the sheep as well, because we we can start pigs if we want to. No, that one's fine. So we're okay for starting pigs if we want to do that. Let me know what you think if you like, or actually don't know, because I've got hospital appointments over the next few days. It's not ready, is it? I'm stuck. Okay. So that means I will be recording 3 or more episodes this morning. Yes. So let's see. So don't bother recommending. I'll decide. If you really feel the urge to say something, please do, but I'll leave that up to you. Okay, let's see. Which way is it? This way, I think. And then there's a bridge. Yep. I'm getting my way to know my way around this map. Those ways which I can get with a rather old 4-wheel drive truck. And that's a field. But I always go past this. Yeah, it is always. I go past this bridge, look, because it's sort of dark, and it's a bit dark down there. So I might have topped the sheep up with water, but that's alright if I did. So this light, I reckon this three, there's green at the bottom, and I think it's then amber and red at the top. I don't actually know what happens when with this thing. So I only know that the wall pallet that's sort of on a white, it's the white square thing over there, by the door there. When you get 3, one on top of another, it's time to pick it up and deliver it somewhere, unless you've got a mod that will do it for you, which I have on this map, unfortunately. I'd rather do it myself. Oh, okay, don't run out. Now let's see anyway. And oh, yeah, I must have come this way. Alright. Yeah, so it's this thing. So I reckon those lights must change colour or something down there. I don't know. But I really feel the need to... I think the only way I'm going to get that thing to fill up quicker is to buy more sheep. And the only way I'm going to get more milk is to buy more cows, and so on. So now this one's green. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you want to remove the gate completely. It's not hard. It's just like deleting something from anywhere. So yeah. Interesting. I actually started that way. I just it was another game, but I wanted to change something in a game, so I didn't like it. I looked for a mod. There wasn't one that would do it for me, so I downloaded an editor, looked at it, poked around, broke things a few times, and eventually managed to achieve what I wanted. And I was so pleased with myself. I went on and wrote mods, and now I've got a pile of mods for... Well, it takes a while to stop. A pile of mods on the Skyrim workshop. So, yeah. Here we go. So they've both got water. I know. I'm pretty sure. I could have looked over here, but to be honest with you, I'm never really sure. It says animals look, and it tells me they've got 12 water. They've got, where is it? Water 7,200. I don't know if that's all right or not. The cows are okay. I'm a little bit concerned with I think the sheep. They need some food. They need some silage, but my silage isn't ready, so I don't want to pick it up from the brewery, really. I don't like the brewery. The reason being, all I have to do is put in grain of some kind, wheat or barley, and water, and out comes beer. So there's no imagination or real work involved there. The only thing I would need to do is keep it topped up, and it uses a lot, but I really don't see any point. And the flour as well, all I do is drop it off and it becomes flour. So what's the point? I don't know. So, oh, the noise of the flies from the manure. So yeah, I'm gonna, what a red scene. So I'm going to leave you with this red scene, say goodnight, because it's 18:31, and perhaps in the morning we'll have enough beer that we can sell it, find out how much money we get. Bye for now.